Welcome to the Sunday Club Live, our new live show. Thank you for joining us if you're here. If you're just watching the recording, thanks for that as well. Have we got any YouTube open, guys?
No, we haven't. I've made sure
Brilliant.
this week.
Yes, if you're joining us, like and subscribe and all that jazz. Make sure you get involved. Now, if the hills had eyes, you know what they would see? They would see this man walking across them because he loves verges, he loves cliffs, and he loves the climb so much that he went to Deedpole and changed his name to Mountain. It's Dan. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
And this man needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. You right there? And this man is the living, breathing human form of the Yoki Koki. He's in, he's out, he shakes it all about. It's the man with 1,000 faces. It's Kev. How you doing, mate?
Hi. I'm all right, mate.
And then there's me. You'll know me. What I like to do is dress up in my mum's clothes and dive in the shower with you and try and murder you. It's me, Norman Bates. Welcome to Not Another Leeds House podcast.
This is a Leeds podcast, everybody. Whoever's like watching and that, yeah, this is a Leeds podcast. We just do funny intros, yeah.
We don't know why we do it. I don't know why I decided to do this, but it's just happening now. So just fucking get used to it, innit?
Yeah.
So any comments? Kev will get them up. Any questions? Kev will get them up as well throughout the show. So just get involved, please. So boys, Preston, North End. Let's get into that game. Firstly, we'll start with the team. Same team. We all happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's what everyone expected, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always the same team. Unless Pascal Strout comes back, that's the team.
Well, yeah, I mean, after the 3 wins, you can't really change the team after that last game and stuff against Cardiff because we were class. There you go.
Good evening, Michael. Yes. Yeah,
I am now Jane.
I've recovered. I can hardly speak because I was screaming so loud, but yeah, it was a bit of a good end to the game. But what a terrible football match this was today.
Well, we'll start. We'll go to the start of it because we've conceded within how many seconds? 2 minutes?
65
1
seconds.
minute. 1 minute, yeah, 1 minute something.
And that's not what we fucking wanted, really, was it?
Not really, no.
Pissing over Preston and washing them. What did you say, Kev? 6-0?
I said 6-0, yeah.
This is a true story, everyone. We were sat there, kick off. Kev sat next to me. 6-0 this today, boys. 6-0. A minute later, we were 1-0 down.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, because we need to explain that we had a team outing today. We all got permission slips of our mums, didn't we, guys? And we met up.
Yeah.
In Danny's work.
Yeah. Yeah, Mum said I weren't allowed to get wet though, but I did.
Yeah.
So
sort of failed in that one, didn't we?
In that one.
So the early goal from it's a bit of a miss-hit shot from bloody train spotting Miller.
Yeah.
Found their player. We just plopped it in the box, plopped it in the goal. Right space, right time. Another shit goal to concede, I guess. So what do you think about that start, boys?
I don't. Go on, mate.
Yeah. We just weren't very good.
It's a terrible start. It's not what you want at all, is it?
Absolutely terrible.
When Kev's giving it big one next to me saying, "Oh, 6-0, 6-0," and then we go and concede after a minute. But I think it was just a bit of chaotic defending. It's Liam Miller's. He's missed it. He's gone for a shot, and it's just deflected about. I mean, it's one of them. Like we were talking about it, James, on the walk back. You know, it's a professional foul by Rodon, which leads to the free kick, obviously, and it's just if you don't make that foul, then they're in, and I think they score anyway because he's got the better of him there. But I just think that it's been bounced across, twice, and it's gone in, and it's just chaotic defending. It's not what you need. But what I will say is that Bamford got the ball and he ran straight back to the centre spot as if to say, right, we'll go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to see heads go straight away.
Yeah. We're like, we ain't started yet. We'll start now. We'll start this game now, Bamford. It was like,
is that the fastest goal we've conceded this season? Do you think? It feels like it.
One of them.
It's worth a try.
We conceded quite quick. Swansea was quite quick as well, weren't it? And
yeah, I don't think it was that fast though.
They weren't that fast because we scored before them as well, didn't we? And then we conceded, and we did it again. Conceded quite early against another team, but I can't remember who it was. But fucking few off performances today. Dan, you weren't too happy with Kamara, were you, today?
No, mate, I wasn't. He were winding me up. It just seems that most of their chances came through a Kamara error. Now, I like Kamara. I think he's a really good footballer for this level, and I think he can be quite suave in his game. But I just feel like that it was like the slip off the chest, or at one point he tried to do a Maradona turn, which got dispossessed and they retained possession. And there were a point where he got dispossessed. He just wasn't strong enough today for me. She wasn't strong enough, and I think a lot of his errors led to their chances. But I'm not saying he's a rubbish footballer. I just don't think he had a really good game today. That's all.
Yeah, I kind of agree. He was like doing his, where normally he does like that pirouette where he turns around on the ball and comes away with it. He tried that a few times and they weren't coming off. I mean, they were really physical today. Really physical.
Yeah, and I agree, Kev.
Too physical.
Say. Yeah, and they weren't Olivia Newton-John physical, but they were nearly there, and they were kind of we weren't on it as well. So yeah, he just kept getting short off the ball. His passing was a bit wayward. Kept trying to do too much at times. Glenn Kamara, but everybody's allowed an off day. He's had a great season for us, and yeah, I'm still happy with him. There was a lot of it today though throughout the entire squad that just things weren't coming off for everyone. And I think there was a couple of players that had good games. I mean, I guess we'll come to that. But it's just one of them games today.
Yeah, another player that was a little bit off it. Well, a couple, but Bamford, right? What Bamford was bothering me with today, where he was trying to do things which you would require pace to fulfill. So he was knocking it around the player and just not having the pace to get around him. And it was like, come on, mate. Yeah, he did that a couple of times, just a bit hesitant as well. And then Rutter as well. He was just trying a bit too much, wasn't he, today? Come on, Kev.
Yeah. Rutter.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I just want to get this one out there because Michael's put a comment in. I'm sure I'm going to highlight it now. Right. Was this a wind-up? It was definitely a wind-up, weren't it, when he was having a ball in his hand? He definitely was having a wind-up, I'm telling you. He was just making them think that he was taking it, maybe to take the pressure off Joel Piroe, or just wind us up, which was funny. If he's done it to wind all the Leeds fans up, it was brilliant. But honestly, how loud was I laughing when he gave the ball away? Gave the ball to Piroe, and the whole crowd, where we were up in the East Stand, everyone was cheering. It was wild loud when we gave Piroe that penalty. It's like we scored. It was that, and then that Piroe was going to take it. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And he must have just been having us on. So yeah, fair play to Bamford. But
I think everyone around us would just be like as in, well done, Bamford. You've seen sense, sort of clap and cheer, not a jeering don't take it your shit. I mean, even I said, I turned to you, Kevin. I went, oh please, not Bamford, please, not now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have watched it if Bamford was taking it. I would have just put my head in my hood.
If you want anyone taking that penalty, it would be Joel Piroe.
Yeah, good true strike, weren't it? Really, really well hit penalty. I was impressed with that because if we're sticking on Joel Piroe, he actually played quite well when he come on, didn't he? He was doing little turns. He did a bit too much when he was he ran into the box and started, and I just took it back on himself. But yeah, I thought he did
Mm.
quite well when he come on today. His feet were pretty good. But
He
yeah,
knows
go
you,
back
James,
to,
at one point, didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah, let's go back to shit Rutter.
let's
Go on,
go
Dan,
back
you
to
want to say something about Rutter?
shit Rutter. Yeah, go on, Danny.
I just think like sometimes he tries too much. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, he's a good player. I'm not taking that away from him. It's just like the back heel at the 80th minute. He's trying to back heel and he's trying to be clever. Sometimes you just got. I mean, they all look knackered. Sorry if I sound like Darth Vader. They all just look like they want up for it. His head were down. Obviously, I can imagine it a bit of a scrappy physical game. But I just like for me personally, he tries too much trickery sometimes. When it comes off, it looks world class, everything. But when you're like chasing the game, not chasing the game, but when you're trying to get a winner, you shouldn't be like doing back heels in the corner, and it goes straight out of play. That's the only qualm I had with Rutters today, apart from, because I thought everyone across the board were quite off today. It was like heavy touches, or they couldn't get the ball under control, just stuff like that. I think Gruev, just touching on Gruev for a second, his biggest battle today was with the ball at the corner flag because the wind just runs.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was fantastic. Them corner flags are shite, and they were growing over mental. Because I was in line right with the goal line, and I could see it. I swear, it just kept going over. Yeah,
we had this discussion earlier. I think I was in line. Danny thought he was in line. Kev thought he was. Yeah, it was the wind didn't play. The wind played a part in the game as well. To be fair, it made it a bit scrappy.
But if we go back to Rutter, let me go back to Rutter a sec. I think as Leeds fans, he's been great for us, hasn't he? But a player like him, I think we need to get used to the fact that he's going to do some stuff that we're not all going to like at times. Like to that back heel in 90th minute, I swear the whole about 20 people behind me went, "What the fuck was he doing?" But I think we're going to have to just get used to that with Rutter. But I think he will outshine more than us than what the bad stuff that he's going to do. And again, he was still involved in everything. He was working back, trying to get in tackles. And while we're still on him, he got booked, didn't he, for diving? And I've seen that tackle back. Have you seen it? Just like a leg breaker on him.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
you've got that referee with. Go on, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, you've got to take the rough with the smooth with Rutter, haven't you? Because when he's smooth,
the Rutter with the smooth,
he's like silk. But then you have games like that where the weather's shit, the pitch is, the team that you're playing against are physical. It's a bit of a slog, and then he's trying to do turns and back flicks and that. It's like you pick and choose your moments, I guess, with Rutter. But he didn't have his best game. But someone who did have a good game, I thought, was old Junior Firpo.
Firpo Carlos was good today, weren't he? He was actually really good on the defensive side, mate.
Wow,
I don't think he looks behind him. Being honest with you, I don't think he can turn back. He's like Zoolander. He can't turn left to see what's next to him. So it's just always running past him. But obviously that player on that right hand side weren't very good. Everything that they were trying to do kept coming down their left side. And I know actually great. He ran a lot, but Firpo didn't have too much to do. And again, he's at 4 assists now in 3 games, league games, is it?
Yeah.
Good cross, man. None of us thought he was getting to it, did we?
No. We all thought Somerville had overhit it. Yeah. I think I turned to one of you two. I went, no, and then next thing you know, it's just floated over, and Dan James is there again. Do you know what I mean?
Danny James.
Yeah.
I thought he played well as well, Dan James.
Yeah, I think he
weren't involved a lot, was he? But he, when he was, he seemed to make strides. Go on, mate.
Yeah, I was saying that he was like always open on the right hand side all the time, and they weren't getting the ball to him. They kept trying to get the ball to Somerville in the first half, especially the central midfielders that were trying to play it through. And Dan James was all alone, and you can see that from his goal. He just sprinted in. It's just, I wish he was faster. Then he'd be a way better player.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit, just like you if you were a bit faster.
Yeah, he'd
just be invisible. Be invisible if he was faster.
If he goes back, if he goes any faster, he'll go back to 1985.
He will too. Yeah, if he hit 88 miles an hour, mate, he'd be back in 85. God's sake, man. But
I
yeah,
love your faces,
he's
Kevin. I love your
he's-
faces, mate.
Oh no, I'm sorry, man. I can't. I'm just the face man, and I'm gonna change my name to Face. But yeah, I mean, it's just, are we too good now? Thinking about it.
Don't be silly.
Okay.
No, because games like that bring you down to earth, don't they?
Yeah, massively.
Mate,
We are too good in
mate,
terms of like ability wise, but then it's these games that we've struggled with picking up points in or taking wins from, and we've done that today.
Do you think we're a victim of our own success, especially with stuff like Sky? Because every time our games get like moved for TV or lower or early kickoffs, we all tend to be shite. We're always good at the 3 p.m. on a Saturday, and every time we get our game moved to an early kickoff, we tend to be a little bit shit, really.
I don't mind being shit if we win in games.
The main point is that we won today.
Yeah,
but their game plan were clear as day. They were. They
Alison's
kept it
right there,
disrupt.
isn't she? We all want to see this silky football, but I think
we have to.
winning today shows obviously a bit more of the mentality of the squad, and the fact that, I mean, at the start of the season we'd have lost today, you know, with the team that we had, and and the way, I mean, even probably last year with Jesse Marsh would have lost against Preston today, the way they were playing football. So yeah, we've come a long way, but winning these games like this today just proves to me that there's still a long way to go now within this league. 4 points off automatic. We've got to play Norwich. We've got to play Southampton at home, Leicester at home. And looking at the run-ins as well, I don't want to jinx anything or touch wood. Our run-ins a lot easier than everyone else's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But saying that,
Just had to
because
put
of
it
the
out
home
there,
matches,
didn't you?
yeah, because of the
Put it
home
into the
matches,
universe.
Right, this season off. Here we go.
The jinx
The
is
thing
back.
is,
Yeah.
I was just saying there, like Preston's game plan was clear as day. They came to disrupt, frustrate, and time waste, and all for it to no avail because we ended up winning. But it was just, how long did that ref take to book that keeper? That keeper should have been booked. Like we spoke to Smarty after the game, like the 60th minute or something like that for time. And if he does that again, I don't know if you can send him off or not, but he's booked. You know what I mean? It's just, I hate how diving's a part of football, modern football. It absolutely does my head in. Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent, but
no, that's right. I said it to you, didn't I, mate? When the goalie started time waste, and I was like, I bet you any money he'll do it all game, and then the ref will book him at like 90th minute.
Yeah.
So it won't really make a difference. And that's exactly what happened. They should fucking do it straight away. The first time they do it, right? Time wasting, yellow card, and he won't do it again. And then we'll win even easier.
I've got to agree with Alison there. I think that's one of the worst refereeing performances I've seen with us for a while, and we've had some shocking refs. He was terrible, weren't he? I think the big light that we got out of Big Light, the only best thing that we got out of him today was the penalty. I mean, looking back at that Rutter challenge now, and
which was a blatant penalty, by the way. I don't know how people are saying it wasn't a penalty. Even we saw it was a penalty.
Even Specsavers retweeted Sky saying, "Hello, and it's so funny."
yeah,
that's what I mean. That's how blatant of a penalty it was. But yeah, we deserved that penalty. But I didn't, in the game today as well. Obviously, the ref's not seen this, but apparently their goalkeeper made a save outside the box. I don't remember seeing that today, and I've seen it all over social media. If someone can enlighten me in the comments, like what happened with this goalkeeper saving outside the box, I didn't see it. So
he seemed to walk out his box quite a lot when he was kicking it out, and then we'd hold on to it for about 20 minutes, and then kick it out. Yeah. You talked about Piroe earlier, so he's made the subs at like 76 minutes. Brought Piroe on and Borum. I thought both of them added to that game, gave us a bit more. But Borum was good, and again, I thought Piroe was good as well when he come on. He probably needed that, didn't he? Because he's had a bit of shit last few weeks.
Definitely
with his sort of contribution and stuff. So I thought he played well.
That's the difference between Bamford and Piroe. Bamford's pulling that line. Bamford's doing what a number 9 should do, and he's occupying central defenders, creating that gap. And I bet Bamford's a bastard to play against, as a centre back. But Piroe's not like that. He's not that sort of. I mean, nobody knows where he plays apparently in the whole of football. But I just think that Piroe, he's a good sub to bring on, but maybe a little bit earlier. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But like I say, I think the both should have come on a bit earlier. But at one point, Bamford were playing left wing to cover for someone. But it's just the only thing. That's the only thing with Farke for me. It's just substitutions, mate. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think the whole stadium was shouting out for earlier substitutions, but let's be honest, it's worked today, hasn't it? So what do we know?
Well, yeah.
And then he used all those last subs to take some time out of the game at the end.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Yeah.
In his little cameo, I even thought Matteo Joseph were all right. He was a bit of a pest towards I forgot, I don't know his name, but I saw him. He was like pretty much fighting with someone, having a wrestling match.
He dodged into someone, didn't he? At one point.
Yeah. It was.
I really like Matteo Joseph. I do. I think that, like James has said before, I don't know if he said it on stream or off stream. I think they're priming him to be like the next Patrick Bamford model, the all action forward that's chasing people down, holding the ball up, and that's what I think they're trying to do. And the minute he gets his first proper goal for Leeds, he has. It's going to be great. He's a good, and he's got a long-term contract with as well, so it shows. And the England team are sniffing around him, aren't they? Well, he's been changed allegiances from Spain to England as well, so he's obviously got something about him.
Yeah, he's got blonde hair now.
Yeah, he's got blonde hair.
Yeah.
That's going to be a new stage now.
That explains a lot.
I hope see Leon Cooper come out of it now as well.
Yeah. If Bamford's tutoring him, took him under his wing, no wonder he's got blonde hair, Matteo Joseph.
Yeah. He's learning the tuba on the side.
Yeah. The guitar and speaking French.
So, yeah.
He's Emil Heskey's nephew, by the way. I just want to let everyone know that.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Shut up.
Yes.
Shut up.
Matteo Joseph is Emil Heskey's nephew.
Yeah, it is.
True story.
In some way.
Definitely related, 100% related to Emil Heskey. How do you not know this?
I'm gonna have to see a DNA sample. I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Yeah, honestly, he's related to Emil Heskey. I swear it's his nephew.
Google it.
And his cousins play for Man City in their academy, don't they? Yeah.
See that
Heskey boys.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So there you go. So
well,
we've got some pulling power at 4 patch. We've got Emil Heskey's cousin, nephew, brothers, sisters, auntie, wherever it is. We've got that power.
Every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day.
Yeah, but him, I want to see him a bit more of him up there. Because I don't think Piroe's doing that. Rutter's got to stay where he is. And Bamford hasn't got the legs. He does bits, but we seen today, there's a few times where he'd knock it around the defender and we'd be like, oh, go on. What's up, Dan, mate?
Can we all get a GoFundMe going just to surgically implant a left foot on Patrick Bamford's right leg? Because he needs to start shooting with that right foot. When he were clear through, right, we were all screaming, "It's it!" And he just, what did he do? And he got tackled.
He didn't hit
in the end. But, yeah, that's what he didn't. That's what he did do. Yeah. But it was so annoying. I know this is going to come across as really weird, but I am a weird guy. I don't like left-footed strikers. I just think most of his opportunities came on his right today.
Well, both our strikers are left-footed, mate. So all three of them, actually. I think Rutter's left-footed, isn't he? Piroe's left-footed, and Bamford's left-footed.
Yeah. What's Dan James?
I don't like him.
So you hate all our strike force, then, Dan? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just hate their left feet. That's all.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. That's cool.
Just cut them off. Get them off.
When it drops to their right.
Go on.
Oh, no, sorry, go on, mate.
What do you think of Ryan Lowe's comments after the game? He's quite disappointed with the referee decisions.
I think he's an idiot and don't know what he's on about. And needs to learn the law of handball.
Yeah. They were honestly, I think that might be one of the roughest teams that we're going to see this year, and they were bad. I mean, look, at times they're wiping people out. I mean that one on Rutter could even be the red card challenge if that was in the Premier League.
It would have been.
It would have been. And I remember when there was the big ruckus in the middle of the park, and I think they threw Ampadu over. I mean, we were high up, by the way, guys. We were in the clouds in the east and upper, and we don't know who was. It looked like Ampadu that was pushed over. So there was a lot of kerfuffle, but there was so much cheap fouls from Preston today, man. It was just
dirty ones as well.
Yeah, anti-football.
Yeah, it's like they brought on a brand new midfield just for them to get booked again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 bookings I think they got in the end. We got 4. I think. Don't know if they were warranted.
Yeah, Gruev's
think
weren't
some of those
wanted.
were.
To see the one where Gruev got a yellow card for as well. I swear it was
Yeah.
that weren't warranted either. It's just getting a bit. It happened to him the other week as well, didn't it? But yeah, I mean,
that's sweet.
maybe we should talk about Gruev a little bit. What do you reckon, James? Because he was again solid and tidy today.
I thought he was good. I like him. I do like him. I like how he works. I like how he operates in there. He doesn't he doesn't give the ball away. He makes the right passes all the time. Gets around, he harasses. We've seen him like ping some balls about. He didn't do much of it today, but we know that he can do that as well. Yeah, I liked him in there, mate. I like him playing in there.
Yeah, this one, the one that Matt's talking about here. Firpo that was dodgy as shit, weren't it? So what is going on? The this ref is absolute garbage today. I think.
Yeah, he was.
He's probably related to Howard Webb or something because his name's David Webb, and it was just terrible.
Yeah. You see that Rodon one when he was shielding it out, and then the player just come and just sort of pushed him over and ended up kicking it out, and they gave a corner. Fucking.
It was crazy, mate. Like, I think I jinxed it because I think it was the third foul of the game and like early on, and I turned to James and I said, "That's pretty. You know, he's been all right. This ref so far." And this is probably the only time he's blown his whistle or something. And then bang, it was just like shit decision after shit decision. But that's the quality of, you know, it's, you know, you hear it from every fan in the league, the quality of the officiating. But let's be honest, mate, the game were a fucking slog itself, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm going to talk about refereeing. I'm going to talk about my favourite part of the entire game today. Is, you know, when their player went down injured and they threw it to Ampadu and he's pinged it right into the bottom corner next to the corner flag for their throw-in. So he's basically boxed them in from that pass. Yeah. I love shithousery like that because they were like that to us all game, you know, like being dirty, just taking so much time over goal kicks, everything like that. Goalkeeper was a dick today too, doing my Sweden, having a little swig of his drink and that. But when Ampadu did that, I thought, yeah, you little fucker, yeah. Like that was, I love that. I love that sort of stuff. So yeah. Good.
Did you see when the goalie was obviously faking an injury when he was sat down on the floor, and then we took that quick throw in, and then the ref was like, no. I was like, what are you doing that for? It's not a head injury.
You made a really good point there, though. You said, why is he blowing the whistle? It's not a head injury. I don't know the rules now, but surely the ref is not allowed to blow unless it's a head injury, unless the ball's dead and he's already blown. Do you know what I mean? Who knows, mate? I thought Archie. Sorry, I think was it before or after that where Archie had a go? He got thrown into the billboards.
Yeah.
Things.
Oh yeah.
And actually, a 17-year-old kid, by the way.
Yeah, it was like someone nicked his action man, weren't it? He was going off on one, mate. Yeah, he was going off on one, mate. That was brilliant.
That was a bit shorty to do that.
So, giving me Tomagacci and me Furby back.
I know, what a bastard! His Buzz Lightyear t-shirt underneath his kit like that. He was moaning, mate. But no, he played better against that Miller today, didn't he? I think that's just what he needed. It just shows that. Yeah. I mean, that Miller, I think is not even one of the best left wingers in the league. I think it was just one game, weren't it, really? And he came back today and he did really well against him, and he actually got forward a lot himself. So fair play to him. I thought,
apart from that, you know, that their first goal, I don't think we didn't see much of him. I've put a meme out on my Not Another Leeds account on Twitter. I've put his head on a linesman because I thought that's what he was like today. He was pretty much a linesman today. I thought Archie dealt with him great.
Dealt with him so good.
That Miller, let's see him put that on a fucking plaque and put it on his wall. Gimp.
He'll put his assist down on there, won't he?
Yeah.
He tried to shoot with.
Yeah, true.
That didn't count because we weren't ready.
Reflected.
Yeah, we weren't ready.
Yeah.
We weren't ready, so it doesn't count. So technically, we won that game 2-0.
No, we won it 3-0 because that goal would have been ours. If we were ready at the start, it would have been 3-0. Yeah. So yeah, it would have been for all those games in a row 3-0. So yeah, Leon Miller, go away.
Go back to Scotland.
I think he's
Go back.
Canadian, James.
He's
Yeah,
Canadian.
but I know he is, but he looks like he's from train spotting. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
go back to Scotland.
he's chasing the dragon, isn't he? That's what he's.
Go back to Canada via Scotland.
Yeah, via Scotland.
He's trying to get to Wales, isn't he? He's chasing the dragon.
Yeah, that's why he wants to play against Leeds, because we've got all the Welsh players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who we picking for man of the match? Who we picking for man of the match?
Can I go first this time?
Yeah, you can go first. Yeah.
I'm going to pick Dan James, man. I know we've always been talking about how much we love him, but he's never been man of the match for me. He's always just done stuff in games, an assist or goal. But yeah, I think today I'm going to go with Dan James because he worked his ass off today. He seems to be getting better. I think this is his best ever goal scoring season too. So yeah, he's found his level.
Yeah. See, it's his first time he's scored 10 career goals in a single season. And he's done that with us. And I think, just touching on Dan James, I think he's come on leaps and bounds, literally. Like, this is probably the best season he's ever had.
Headers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
2 headers from Dan James this season.
Yeah. And if that dink would have gone in, honestly, I'd have jumped out the east stand.
That was unlucky. That was one.
I'm going for a joint man of the match. I think Dan James and Junior Firpo. I just thought he were good today. Bearing in mind that I think Preston dragged us down to their level. As it goes down to like the performances were a bit of a hard touch. Obviously the weather accounts for it a little bit. Not controlling the ball. Just I think Kamara, he were.
Don't forget Rutter hit the crossbar as well.
Rutter
hit the crossbar.
Yeah, he did it. From 6 yards.
Yeah.
And he missed that gaping header. He gaped.
Good little work by Somerville there. Have you seen that back?
No, not yet. I haven't watched any highlights yet because obviously we stayed had a drink in that in the Peacock and then driving back to Coventry. Then I had to drive home from Hinckley. Yeah, I ain't been in long. Then I had to get all this stuff ready for this. So I'm gonna go back and watch some of the highlights soon after we finished on here. All right, yeah.
Can we talk about what happened? How me and Danny ended up walking and you waited for an Uber?
Can I get
can't do that. Let's not do that. I'm going to end the stream now if you start, all right? So just leave it. I've hurt me.
Can I get my man of the match out?
Yes, you can. See what I'm saying, James?
Sorry.
Danny wants to talk. Yeah.
Go on, Danny. Sorry,
no, I don't think you deserve it anymore. I think.
Yeah,
all right.
That's true.
All right, I'll send now. Go on, Dan.
No, it's. I think Firpo were really good today for me. I think he was the better player apart from Dan James out of everyone. Is what my point was. That assist, mate. That assist did it for me because just the willingness to get there and just to, open up for the thing, and it were perfectly floated across for Dan James. I just think they both played really well, and I can't decide between them. Maybe Dan James pips it a little bit, but
I can't argue against it.
Really well.
Yeah, I can't argue against it there. I agree. Firpo was good. I think it could be probably one of his best games for us for a while. I know he got assists in that bit. Just he's a bit more all action. He seems to have picked up a bit more speed as well that he seemed to have lost because these running
took off Bamford.
Yeah, he's took it off Bamford. So yeah, he's getting there. I'm happy with Junior Firpo. So yeah, so we've got Firpo, Dan James. Or what about you, James? Who are you saying?
I was gonna go Firpo. Purely the fact that he's our new free kick taker.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Oh,
why is Gruev and Firpo now on free kick duty and corner duty? It's so strange, isn't it? Unless they've been practicing stuff.
But he did put a great ball in, mate.
That early free kick, mate. What a ball that was. And we were like, the guy in front of us was saying, "What's going on?" And he lined up for free kick, and we're like, it's like we're in the Leeds United multiverse. It was crazy, man. It was so, but it's good to see. It's like I said, it's like when we found out McKennie were good at long throws. It's like we found out that Firpo could actually take a free kick.
Yeah, I think Kev's gone Dan James. I've gone Firpo. Dan's gone Firpo and Dan James. So we'll sort of share it. I think Firpo's coming on leaps and bounds. He's 4 assists. It was a good fucking cross as well, man, to dig that out. And Dan James, obviously acting like he's the tallest player on the pitch now and banging in these headers in. But yeah, I thought he was really good. I thought Dan James was really good, really industrious. And that chip with the keeper. Oh, That would have
He,
been a
he had one
beautiful
last
goal.
week as well, though, didn't he? That just hit the top of the crossbar. So
Yeah,
Just a
he's
Yeah.
confident, and he's a confident lad.
yeah. So it's a joint one, I think we'll say. We'll do a joint one. Special shout out to Grove as well, because I thought Grove was good. Everyone else was a bit.
Yeah, it was just an off day, wasn't it? I think. Do you think he'll make changes for Wednesday?
Yeah. I
Think
think
he
he
starts
will.
Piroe?
But Norwich
Mhm.
haven't lost this year, you know.
Neither have we,
Never
though.
we.
Haven't lost.
And
Yeah,
we're
I
at
know,
home.
but we were at home. But I'm just
But it's a
saying,
week.
Norwich,
It's a weekday game, and
but
we don't know what's going to happen, do we, with Leeds. So
do 'em
yeah,
over, mate.
I still think we're going to do them over. I think we're going to do a double over Norwich. I've got a really good feeling. I think we might see a couple of players rested. To be honest with you, maybe Bamford, maybe Junior Firpo rested.
I think
Maybe.
I think he brings Cooper in. I think he brings Cooper in for Ampadu, pushes Ampadu forward, and maybe drop Kamara. But you've got 2 6s which are Kamara, 2 6s which are Ampadu and Gruev. They don't complement each other. You need Kamara, but I think he might drop Gruev, just because Norwich are different. They're more attacking minded out there, and they've got that good winger, that Rowe.
Yeah,
Is it
he's on
Sarah
fire as well, and Sarah,
Exactly.
them
So
too. Yeah.
I think he might man mark him with Archie, but I think other than that, I can't see any changes. To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be a tough game, but I think you know what we need to do, boys. Yeah, mate. Oh, we got Plymouth, haven't we, on Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah. Sunday. Is it Sunday or
I
Saturday?
think Saturday.
I'm so
Saturday, I
tired.
think.
Yeah. Good.
I'm gonna win that cup anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, I've got a feeling we might go far this year. Quarter final,
Get the
semi
playoff
final,
Mm.
take the playoff
I
final.
think-
Yeah.
I think he makes
Same
loads
day.
of changes for Plymouth. I
Yeah,
just think
I agree. I think
I
he
think he
makes some
starts-
changes for Plymouth.
I think he starts Mateo Joseph Saturday.
I think he starts and Jaden Anthony. I think he starts. Yeah, as long as everything's okay with his personal life. Obviously, he's had a bit of an issue this week, and it seems like the team's backed him quite well. So, but that's Leeds, and all of them seem to be like a family there. So that's good. Very happy with that.
Do you think we'll get anyone in before Wednesday?
No,
I think you look at
yeah.
I
I'm
think
going to
you're
bow out, Dan.
maybe back.
Come on, Danny. Sorry,
Sorry.
mate.
Sorry,
3,
mate.
2, 1,
you-
and go.
You're talking maybe back end of the week, creeping into deadline day, which is a week on Wednesday, is it, or something? Wednesday. I think
I think
maybe.
I agree with Danny. Everything's going to be done late this year with us. I think we're going to be late in the market. I think they're going to be waiting to see who brings in what. I think they're going to try and go for like high value, big time Premiership loan players, possibly maybe one player in on full time. That's what I'd be going for. How many we've got 3 loan slots available, haven't we? So
5?
Yeah, but I mean 3 left.
5.
No, we've got 5 altogether.
Yeah, so we've got Roden.
2. Oh, sorry. No, what I mean is we've got
Anthony,
2
yeah.
internationals and 3 domestic loans because we sent Jet Ben's back.
Yeah. So we can bring in 3 Premiership players if we need to, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Something
just
like
think, I mean, it all depends on, the loan fees and stuff, financial fair play and all that. Because it's not going to be easy, is it? But I think that's about it, isn't it, really?
Yeah, guess so.
Yeah.
Right,
No
should we do a
signings,
prediction?
no.
Should we do a prediction for Norwich?
Yeah. Go on, Kev. What do you think, mate?
I'm going to go for something. I think it might be 2-1 to Leeds.
2-1. Dan?
Yeah, I
What you
think the
saying,
same, mate. I think 2-1 to Leeds. Paddy to score though. I think they'll catch us on the break early on, and then we'll settle, equalise, and maybe get one around the 60th minute or something like that. I just feel that's how I feel it'll be, because I think it'll be more open. Maybe we'll get more. It'll suit Rutter, Kamara, Ampadu. Like today we're quite physical, and Kamara wasn't very strong compared to their midfielders, and it was very mismatched. I just think it's a totally different game. Could go either way, really, but I'm going to go like 2-1 Leeds as well.
2-1 for you, 2-1 for you. Well, I won't book the track. Well, I'm going to go 5-0. I'm going to go 5-0. I don't know. Fuck it. Go for a big one. Go for a big one in midweek. It's not happened yet, is it? So maybe Norwich is the one. Me and Kev are gonna possibly do a midweek reaction to this game, aren't we, Kev?
Yeah, we're going to try, see what we can do.
Yeah.
First time giving it a go, see how we get on. Everyone else seems to want us to do it. So, yeah, I guess let's give it a go. It's going to be late,
Leeds
though,
has-
isn't it? Ooh,
Yeah.
past my bedtime.
Leeds has
now.
popped out.
I'll have had my Horlicks and everything by then. And I'm just going to
Get your hot water bottle.
Yeah, and then we're going to then Leeds going to be on. So, yeah.
Get your,
So,
sign you
give it a
snug
go.
in your hot water bottle.
And everybody watching this, check us out on Friday on Not Another Leeds podcast. I know a lot of you
Just
watch
been on to
both,
that.
but yeah, give us a watch,
please.
and then
Yes, please.
that should be good.
Yeah. Is that it, boys?
I think that I think
Done.
we leave it there. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Danny,
Don't
Well,
forget to like
guys.
and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
do the-
like and
do the-
subscribe.
do the likes and subscribes, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Comments. Yes, boys. Thank you. He's been punning faces, and he's been thinking about steep inclines.
Yes.
And I've been wearing my mum's wigs and clothes,
Yes.
stabbing people. Take care, guys.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.